Okay, this is a review, okay, for the NMF, no more friction. And I'm not getting paid for this, and I'm not getting sponsored for this. I really wish that I hope, or at least buy one get one type thing. But yeah, well, I got the NMF, the first NMF, two months ago. 2 months ago, okay, and I tried it on my truck and all of my cars. I got 3 cars, okay, and I see pretty good results on the cars, but on the truck, not really, because I didn't have enough. But I still have like 24 ounces left, so I still pour it in there. I see a difference on the engine, that's for sure. And then I decided to get another gallon because I see the result on my cars, and I didn't see any big result. There's a result, but not as big on my semi truck. I drive a 2014 International Pro Star, okay, and on my cars I got a video on it. It's on Bale Angeles, so well, it's gonna be in YouTube anyway. But yeah, on my cars I put it on everything. I mean everything that they write on that bottle. I put it: differential, radiator, engine, gas tank. Surprising part is it did give me more quiet on the engine. Lifter noise on my other Lexus is minimal to none. And the tailpipes, if you put it on a gas, on your gas tank, the tailpipe, you know how the black soot on the tailpipe builds up, you know, that the carbon. But as soon as you put it, I put 1 ounce on a 15 gallon because they said it's 1 ounce per 20 gallon, but what the hell, you know, I put 1 ounce in there. As soon as we filled up, you know, and then we drove it, and then all of a sudden, because I used to we drive, my wife drive that car on a daily basis. I mean, she filled up every 3 days, and surprisingly, because she go back and forth to school for my kids, surprisingly, I got back on the run and I asked my wife if she filled up the car, and then she said she have not yet. And it's already Saturday. I put NMF on Sunday, and it's already Sunday. I got a 2015 Chrysler 200. I mean, yeah. And then I look at the tailpipe because it was morning, and there's like a water vapor. So I look at the tailpipe, just, you know, just looking back, warming up the car, and then, Lord behold, the tailpipe don't have a freaking carbon deposit. So I look at my other car on the Expedition and Lexus. They don't have any carbon deposit at all. On my Lexus, that's my weekend warrior. That's my weekend car. You know, I'm curious, so I tear down the EGR. Or well, there's no EGR on the Lexus IS300. I tear down the manifold because I need to replace the catalytic converter. Surprisingly, the headers don't have a carbon on it, and the holes on those headers, they don't have carbon on it. So I got more curious. So I want to the Expedition. That one got an EGR bulb. I know that one got a bad EGR bulb. It was moist and full of gunk. Whoo, boy, that one is clean. I mean clean, as in clean. So it got me thinking, since I only put 24 ounce on the engine on this truck, because this truck takes 11 gallons of oil. And then they said a quart per ounce on the oil, so I just want to get 11 gallons. So that being said, I called Lieutenant Colonel Joe, and order another one. So I pour it. I put the sufficient amount on the engine. My radiator 1 ounce, my power steering 1 ounce, and then I drove it. Difference: power steering, no more shaking. Engine, now it's a lot cooler. I think it's above 170 on my semi, on my ProStar. Oil, it's around 200 on the straight run. After 8 hours, it's around 200. While I'm running, it's around 200. Before, it's over 200. Now it's around 200. Transmission's the same thing. It's lower the temperature. And then I still have like 20 ounce left, right? So they said that I can, I can put it on my fuel. So it's liquid base, so oil base, NMF. So diesel, I'm thinking they came in the same, crude oil. But anyway, I fill up my tank, got me a bottle of Gatorade because I have to pour 10 ounce each on the bottles of Gatorade, an empty Gatorade. I pour it there and then mix some diesel, 10 ounce each, because I got 200 gallons. I got 100 gallon, 100 gallon each tank. Pour diesel in there and shook it up because it looks like a honey. It looks like honey. It's so thick. So I shake it up, pour it in the gas tank, pour, till it got mixed up properly, and then fill it up. Then drove it. Take note, I put the rest of the NMF on the engine and drove 200 miles, right? And I see quite, let's just say, on 100%, like 40% difference, right? 40% difference. Okay. And then I put it on my fuel. And then I drove like at least 30 miles, at least half hour. And then I got behind on the traffic and I start shifting. You know how you shift on a semi. Well, I float the gears, so I throttle, pull back the gear, and then when I throttle, I didn't feel that whining noise. You know how you when you throttle, something like that, when you throttle, a regular throttle, and then go in a gear. It's not loud enough on my ear. So I throttle again, and then the gear doesn't want to go in. And then when I look at my gauge, it's around 1800, so I'm throttling a lot. Then put it in gear. Alright, so I put it in gear. And then I downshift again. Same thing on 7th gear. And then, same thing, the 8th gear, 9th gear. And then 7, and the 8, then 7. And then went back to neutral. Because I have to stop. It's traffic. Now, I used to take off on the 78,000 pounds, just taking off, first gear, and I know how my truck feels like. No, not first gear, second gear. I know how my truck feels like because I'm running dedicated one. I always have the same load. I put it on the second gear, took off. As soon as I put it on the third gear, I felt the difference. I mean, like, man, it's a lot smoother. I don't have that noise, Usually I compare the noise with the power. The louder it is, the more powerful it is. But nah, that wasn't the case. I build up speed quick after I put it on the fuel. I build up speed quick, and that's useful, especially taking up of the ramp on 78,000 pounds load. Imagine that. Shifting the gears, I have to, just like the other dude said, retrain myself because, us truck drivers, we have to float gears. As long as they're not grinding, we're not harming. No grind, no harm, right? As soon as I took up, all of a sudden I'm starting grinding gears. I mean, it feels like I have to retrain myself again. Just like the other guy said. I have to retrain myself again. I have to look at my RPM, look at my speed and shifting. You know, it took me like another like 7-8 hours till I start getting comfortable on shifting again. But every now and then I start, you know, grinding because the muscle memory, you know. So, but that being said, all of that story, you know, that I told you, I know this video is gonna be long, it's gonna be boring, but yeah, Mr. Joe, you got the product right. Truck runs smooth, and I usually run on a 78,000 pound load in I-20 going to Dallas. You know how that road goes up and down in there, and that road's crazy in a way. I used to run there at 5.9 to 6.0 you know, miles per gallon, and I hit, let's see here,
home messaging,
I hit 6.9. So I fuel in Georgia, fill it up, and I'm heading to Laredo, Texas. I don't think I had, well, I didn't fuel. I took my rest stop, 7 for Louisiana, and then woke up, went down all the way here in Laredo, Texas. I'm in Laredo now. I didn't fuel, and I still have like over a quarter left. Usually I have to fuel twice on 78,000 pounds load. 78. So yeah, they're not paying me for this. I'm just happy, you know. I just want to spread the words, and it's worth it. It will save you money, and if your engine is running smooth, it means it's not wearing down quicker. So that being said, I just wish that they sell a whole gallon, not 64 ounces. I need a whole gallon on the truck. I don't think that 64 ounces is enough for the whole truck. Okay? I don't think the 64 ounces is enough for the whole truck. Especially if you just bought it. If you want to put it on the transmission, the engine alone will eat up a lot. Your power steering and radiator. I don't think the 64 ounces will fit. I don't think that's enough. And the hubcaps, those wheel hubs, I don't think it will fit. I don't have to explain the wheel hubs. The wheel hubs, it's hot before, yeah, but now it's warm, not hot, warm. The tires are a lot more hotter, warmer than the wheel hubs now. But yeah, but I'm hoping Lieutenant Colonel can get like a buy one take one type thing, you know, or sell at least a gallon. I need a gallon, 1 gallon, not in a small 64 ounces. It's not, no, because I'm gonna keep buying it. For one, I don't want to keep buying it if I can bulk it, right? So please make a gallon and give me a little, you know, better discount type thing, because I really like the product. So, and the product's good. GoNMF is good. Alright, that's my review on the GoNMF. And just like what I said, they're not paying me for this shit. And yeah, they're not sponsoring me for this shit. They sent me a hat too on my second bottle, so, and I like it. See, it looks damn good. I like this one. Is not too long, not too short, so because when I drive I do this, that way the sun won't bear on my eyes. But yeah, I like this. But yeah, GoNMF is the shit, so you guys get it. Alright, adios.